He clutched the jar, heart pounding with hope, eyes glimmering with dreams of witnessing his favorite team live in action. For months, he'd meticulously saved every spare coin, every crumpled bill, believing that one day he'd have enough to buy a ticket. Tonight, as he poured the contents onto his bed, he held his breath, counting with eager anticipation. But his heart sank when he realized the harsh truth was still far from his goal. His family never had much to spare. Every cent was carefully allocated to necessities, and luxuries like game tickets were out of reach. Yet, he refused to let go of his dream. Seeing his hero, Travis Kelce, play live was the only thing that kept him going through tough times. He saved diligently, pocketing whatever he could from doing odd jobs and errands around the neighborhood. Days turned into weeks, and the special game he longed to attend was fast approaching. He worked harder, mowing lawns, washing cars, doing anything to add to his savings. The excitement of his friends discussing their plans to attend the game left him feeling isolated. Despite his efforts, the amount in his jar was still not enough. His hope began to wane, and the reality of missing out on the game loomed large. One evening, fueled by a flicker of desperation and inspiration, he penned a letter to his hero, Travis Kelce. Pouring his heart onto the page, he shared his dream and the lengths he had gone to try to make it a reality. He expressed how much it would mean to him to watch his hero play, hoping against hope that his words might reach the right ears. After sealing the letter, he mailed it, holding on to that slim chance that maybe, just maybe, something miraculous would happen. The day of the game arrived, and he tried to put on a brave face. His family, aware of his disappointment, did their best to cheer him up, but he couldn't hide the sadness in his eyes as he resigned himself to missing out on the experience he had longed for. Just as he was about to give up entirely, a knock sounded at the door. His heart raced as he opened the door to find a representative from the team standing there, holding an envelope addressed to him. With trembling hands, he opened it, eyes widening in disbelief as he read the contents. Inside was a special invitation to the game, complete with a VIP pass and a handwritten note from Travis Kelce himself. The note read, "Thank you for your heartfelt letter. Your determination and passion inspired me. I hope to see you at the game and share this experience with you." Desperation clawed at him as he looked at the coins and bills spread out before him. He had tried everything to scrape together enough money, working odd jobs and running errands, but it still wasn't enough. The disappointment was a heavy weight on his chest. His friends' chatter about the game was a constant reminder of what he was missing. Every conversation, every excited mention of the upcoming match felt like a sting. He tried to share in their excitement, but the sadness lingered, a constant shadow. One evening, after yet another failed attempt to gather the needed amount, he sat down with a heavy heart. His eyes were drawn to a poster of Travis Kelce, the player he admired so much. In a moment of desperation, he decided to write a letter. He poured his heart onto the page, describing his dream and the struggles he faced trying to make it come true. He expressed his admiration for Travis Kelce and how much it would mean to see him play live. With trembling hands, he sealed the letter and sent it off, hoping it might reach his hero. It was a long shot, but it was all he had left. As the day of the game approached, the reality of not being able to attend set in. He tried to keep his spirits up, but the disappointment was hard to shake. His family, seeing his sadness, tried their best to cheer him up. He appreciated their efforts, but the ache in his heart remained. On the morning of the game, he went through the motions, trying to keep himself occupied. Just when he thought the day would pass like any other, there was a sudden knock at the door. Startled, he opened it to find a representative from the team standing there, holding an envelope addressed to him. His hands shook as he opened the envelope. Inside was a special invitation to the game, complete with a VIP pass, and a handwritten note from Travis Kelce. The note read, "Thank you for your heartfelt letter. Your determination and passion inspired me. I hope to see you at the game and share this experience with you." His hands trembled with excitement as he clutched the VIP pass. Today was the day. His family shared in his joy, their hearts swelling with pride and happiness. He dressed in his favorite team colors, a wide grin plastered across his face. As he headed to the game, his anticipation grew with every step. When he arrived at the stadium, the sight of it took his breath away. He could hardly believe he was actually here. Holding his VIP pass tightly, he was escorted to a special section. The thrill of being in the same place where his heroes played was almost overwhelming. As he was led through the bustling crowd, a team representative guided him to a private area. There, standing tall and approachable, was Travis Kelce. The boy's heart pounded in his chest, and he could hardly believe his eyes. Travis greeted him warmly, extending a hand and flashing a genuine smile. "Hey there, it's great to finally meet you," Travis said, his voice kind and welcoming. The boy could barely contain his excitement as he shook hands with his hero. They spent some time talking, Travis asking about his favorite moments from the season and listening intently to every word. It was a dream come true. "Thank you for your letter," Travis said. "Your determination and passion are truly inspiring. I'm glad you could make it to the game." The boy's eyes sparkled with gratitude. "Thank you, Travis. This means everything to me." As the game began, he watched in awe from his special seat. The energy, the atmosphere, the roar of the crowd, it was everything he had imagined and more. Each play, each touchdown, filled him with joy and excitement. And knowing that Travis was somewhere on the field playing his heart out made it even more special. During a break, Travis returned to check on him, taking the time to share stories and offer words of encouragement. "Remember, no matter what challenges you face, never give up on your dreams," Travis said. "You have the strength and determination to achieve anything." The boy nodded, feeling a surge of motivation and pride. This experience had given him more than just a memorable day. It had reignited his belief in himself and his dreams. The game continued, and as the final whistle blew, he felt a mix of elation and gratitude. Meeting Travis and experiencing the game firsthand had been beyond his wildest dreams. He couldn't wait to share every detail with his friends and family. Leaving the stadium that day, he carried with him not just the memories of the game, but a renewed sense of hope and determination. Travis Kelce's kindness had made a world of difference, and the boy knew that he would carry this experience with him for the rest of his life. Returning home that evening, he couldn't wait to share every detail of his incredible experience. His friends and family gathered around, hanging on his every word as he recounted meeting Travis Kelce, the electric atmosphere of the game, and the inspiring conversations he had with his hero. The excitement in his voice was palpable, and his joy was infectious. The story spread quickly, reaching his school and the wider community. People were deeply moved by his journey and the kindness shown by Travis. Inspired by his determination and the incredible turn of events, others began to believe in the power of dreams and the importance of never giving up. Travis stayed in touch, offering words of encouragement and support. Each message from his hero fueled the boy's ambition further. He threw himself into his studies and sports with renewed vigor, motivated by the belief that anything was possible if he worked hard enough and stayed true to himself. One afternoon, during a class presentation, he shared his story with his classmates. He spoke about the struggles he faced, the letter he wrote, and the life-changing moment when Travis Kelce reached out to him. His classmates listened in awe, many of them moved to tears by his journey. "You never know where your determination and kindness can lead you," he concluded. "I learned that no matter how tough things get, never stop believing in your dreams." The impact of his story was profound. It inspired his classmates to pursue their own dreams with greater determination, and the school community rallied together to support students with similar aspirations. Acts of kindness became more common, and the sense of camaraderie grew stronger. His story continued to inspire beyond the school walls, reaching local media and even attracting the attention of organizations dedicated to helping underprivileged children. Donations and support poured in, creating opportunities for other kids to experience the magic of their dreams coming true. The boy's life had been transformed by the kindness of his hero, and he was determined to pay it forward. He knew that his journey was just beginning, and he was ready to embrace the future with hope and determination. As he grew older, the impact of Travis Kelce's kindness never left him. He carried those lessons of determination and empathy with him, shaping his character and actions. The experience had ignited a passion within him to help others, just as Travis had helped him. He began volunteering at local shelters, mentoring kids, and sharing his story of hope and perseverance. One day, while speaking at a community event, he noticed the attentive faces of the children in the audience. He shared the story of how his dream had come true thanks to the kindness of a stranger, encouraging them to believe in their own dreams and the power of giving back. After the event, a young boy approached him, eyes shining with admiration. "I want to be like you," the boy said softly. "I want to help others too." He knelt down to the boy's level, a warm smile spreading across his face. "You can," he replied gently. "Kindness and determination can take you far. Remember, even small acts of kindness can make a big difference." Years went by, and the memory of that special game never faded. The boy grew into a compassionate young man, always carrying with him the lessons of kindness and determination he had learned from Travis Kelce. He pursued his dreams with unwavering resolve, often reflecting on the day his hero had turned his world around with a simple act of generosity. One day, he found himself mentoring a group of underprivileged kids, sharing his story and encouraging them to believe in their own dreams. As he spoke, he saw the same spark of hope in their eyes that he had once felt. He knew that his journey had come full circle, and now it was his turn to inspire others. He established a foundation dedicated to helping children achieve their dreams, providing them with the resources and support they needed. The foundation grew, touching countless lives, fostering a culture of kindness and community. His story became a symbol of the transformative power of empathy and generosity. Reflecting on his journey, he felt a deep sense of gratitude for the kindness that had set him on this path. He knew that one person's act of generosity could create a ripple effect, touching lives in ways unimaginable. Let the story of a young boy and his hero, Travis Kelce, remind us all of the profound impact that kindness and compassion can have. Embrace opportunities to uplift others, no matter how small the gesture. Recognize the power of giving and the potential it holds to transform lives. By choosing to act with empathy and generosity, we can create a ripple effect of positive change in our communities. Be the catalyst for hope and inspiration, and let your actions leave a legacy of kindness for future generations.